Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So all of you guys must have understood what I'm going to talk about today. It's a very uncomfortable topic to be honest, and this is the millionth time I'm trying to record this. Um well, the reason I'm making this video is because I thought that if I have the platform, and the reason I started my YouTube channel was to talk about what I feel, and if I have that platform, I should use it. Talking about your insecurities is something that people are not really comfortable with, and insecurities is something like people get scared of. Like, if someone knows my insecurity, they are gonna think about me in a certain way, or they are gonna behave with me in a certain way. To some extent that is true, but unless and until you realize your insecurities, you talk about them, you won't be able to work on them. So here I am. To start with, a lot of people think that mostly people who are insecure are kind of like shy, they don't talk much, they are introverts. That's not true. Like, people people can be any type, they can have any kind of personality and still have insecurities doesn't come to a particular personality type. It comes to every human. It's a very human trait. Yeah. um so I am very extrovert, and sometimes I'm very narcissistic as well, and my friends can vouch on for me on that. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I'm so cute, but at the same time I have this feeling of me not looking really good, or always thinking, what do people think I look like? Do people look like how I look, or do people think I'm cute, or do people think I look okay? This is something that goes in my head. Sometimes I look at the mirror and I'm like, oh gosh, yeah, it just happens, and it's involuntary. I can't actually control it. Like, I can't be like, oh, I don't know why that happened. It just happens, and you have no control over it, and it's awful. It really feels awful. It doesn't really feel nice. This thing still bothers me. I've gotten a little better, but it's still there and it still affects me, and it's not a good feeling, to be honest. Sometimes I get a little bit low as I don't when I make a video, especially my YouTube video, and I like pour a lot of work into it, and that video doesn't get recognized, or if I'm like writing something and my friends don't really see the message, um, it sometimes gets to me. Okay, with YouTube videos I can't really do anything, but with messages especially, what I'll do is I'll start spamming. So if I said, oh guys, I think we should talk about this, and then no one replies, and I'll be like, haha, I was kidding, and I'll just kind of try to avoid that conversation, or just be like spam them to get to just to prove, or to avoid one statement. I'll just start spamming to kind of like divert the whole conversation from the statement I made, because I feel insecure about saying something most of the times. And it's very weird, because normally I'm a very confident person in most aspects of my life, and then there's this part of me that gets very insecure about saying something which really isn't that bad, or isn't that you know big. uh it's very invalidating for myself to think that way, and yeah, that's something I really want to work on, and I try to work on it as well. Speaking of that, because because I have this thought that everyone thinks bad about me for some reason. I always try to like avoid silence between me and someone, and that becomes the reason of me talking a lot. Now this extra talkativeness becomes another insecurity, where I'm like, I'm talking a little bit, like I'm talking too much, I should stop. But then, because this talkativeness, or this so much talking comes from the root cause of being insecure in the first place. What happens is I start talking a lot, and then it becomes a spiral of me not wanting to talk because I'm getting insecure of how much I'm talking, and me talking because that's my cope-up mechanism. uh, it's very funny, okay? In my head, it's a mess. It's such a big mess. I'm like, don't talk, talk, don't talk, talk, don't talk, talk. And yeah, I think you guys understood what I'm trying to say. Haha. See, talking so much. I guess YouTube was a good idea, right? Speaking of that, I guess a lot of people know this, but for those who don't know, I'm a neuroscience student. I've recently started working as a research associate in a lab. But my career has been something that I'm proud of, but at the same time, I kind of like compare myself with others, and I'm like, those people did the same things that I did, but they are so much better than what I have done. Like, I'm nothing in front of them. There's nothing I've done, there's nothing I've succeeded. Would I ever even succeed in this field? Am I even intelligent enough to be in this field? Do I even have the brains to be in this field? And trust me, I think I have the brains. It's just sometimes I doubt myself. I mean, I wouldn't have a master's degree if I didn't have the brain, so I doubt myself. This video is especially for everyone who feels insecure, who thinks that this is something that they are going through alone. I just want to say that you are not alone. A person who speaks a lot, has this confidence and can be a YouTuber, can be a model, can be a celebrity. You don't know what a person is going through or what kind of insecurities they have. But insecurities is a part of human life. We are social animals, we think a lot, but you have to get over them. And to get over them, you have to realize them, you have to accept your insecurities. And once you accept them, you can work on them, you can talk about them, you can maybe work, and talking can maybe help you find more solutions about it. I just wish that everyone feels good and everyone overcomes whatever they are going through. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.